we normally don't find an attorney until it's too late.
Right.
So sometimes, Reese, knowledge is power. We need to read up, and I employ everybody. When you have a situation at hand, read up, do a Google search. How do I do this about that? What do I need to do? And then don't take advice from one person, Reese. Take advice from 2, 3, or 4 different people. That way you have a combined, educated decision on how do you move the needle forward.
That's it. And for you to have personal strife that you've had that you make public, and still have the energy and efficiency to do what you're doing. We just got to hit this hype bell for you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you so much.
Those
Thank you.
that may not know your story, your mom, your brother, your niece, all killed from domestic violence.
Murdered.
Separate
incidences.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It's just amazing, Reese. Let me tell you what I find out, that a lot of times they used to say hurt people. No, hurt people don't hurt people. They murder people, right? So there's a mental health issue going on in our communities. So for you to say that you're willing to kill someone that you've once loved, that speaks volume within itself. So what I tell each and every person is, if you build your own self up and your self-esteem, when you're in the middle of losing a loved one with a lost relationship, so you don't grieve and decide that I don't want to live and I don't want that other person to live because there's nothing else here for me. Let's work on just building yourself up so you'll never feel like that about anybody else. And I have a statement for the young women out there who think it's cute when a man say that they can't live without them and they can't do without them, and that's not cute. And when I was 16 and 17, I thought that was so sweet and so admirable, and I just wanted to be in a relationship with someone like that. Reese, that is so wrong on so many levels. You don't ever want to be in a situation where a boy or a man or a woman tell you that they can't live without you, because they might just make that happen.
Yeah,
that's right.
That
Reese.
is. Those are some of those things. We hear Hot Topics now talking about red flags and stuff like that.
Right. That's right.
Man, it's so key to pay attention with people when they talk. Yeah,
that's right. Yep. And also, Reese, for these mothers out there with these little black boys, pay attention to them and what they're doing, and the people in the company that they're keeping. Go in their rooms from time to time. Go on their phones from time to time, because there's a lot of things that are going on sometimes that you don't even understand, right? And they might be getting bullied. There's a lot of things going on that they won't share. They won't openly share with you, right? So you might have to be your own private investigator, because I hear a lot of parents say, I didn't know my son was going through this. I didn't know my daughter was going through this. And Reese, okay, so we're working. We have church, we have school, we have sororities, we have fraternities, we have co-workers, we have all these things going on around us. But guess what? Our children are number one. We have to pay attention to the signs, right? Why is my kid not sleeping? Why is he not eating? Why is he on the computer all the time? Why is he depressed? Why is he lonely? Why is he anxious? We have to spot the red signs within our own family. And yes, everybody want to know what's going on with the sorority, what's going on with the entertainers. Guess what? Your family comes first. So put down the TikTok for a second, put down the YouTube for a second, and make sure your house is in order before you start all your own personal extracurricular activities.
I mean...